Well, hello my baby gorillas. I'm outside the conference centre at the COVID conference, and we are going to check out again, if I was correct, and that Nicola Sturgeon is a mass murderer. Allegedly. Hello gents, how are you doing? How'd you get in? The press? How'd you get in? It's the press.
There is a section.
If I door at the far end, fantastic gents. Oh, I don't know what happened there, that just stopped. There's a door at the far end. Far end of what? I think they may be taking the proverbial. So did he go all the way round? Oh, in here? I think they're taking the thing. Hello gents, how you doing? Press? Guerilla TV channel limited? Press?
Okay, press.
Yeah. Hello there.
Okay.
Hello there. How you doing mate? We're from the Guerilla TV channel limited.
Guerilla, okay.
Yeah, we're the Scottish press, not like the British press or any of the foreign press. So we are looking to actually see the COVID and see if Nicola Sturgeon is potentially a mass murderer.
Okay. Are you filming?
Yeah, I'm filming myself, mate.
Okay. So let's just pop out.
Yeah, that's great, thanks.
So are you going to be outside?
No, well, I can be outside if I can be anywhere I want, but the fact is that we want to be inside so that we can actually film the proceedings, because obviously this could be like the Nuremberg trials if Nicola Sturgeon has killed a lot of people.
So this is Shane. He's
Hi Shane, how are you, sir?
Hi there, I'm the media team. Please be
Just give me a second.
He's filming.
Yeah, we go. I'm filming myself, so you guys are not on it, so that's fine.
I'll leave you two to have a chat.
Hi, how you doing? So my name's David Ballantyne. I formerly stood as an MP, and I've got my own company called the Guerilla TV channel. It's a bit like ITV or BBC. It's a limited company, and we are a media company, and we've been filming this sort of these events right from the start. So we're just wanting to get access, because obviously our viewers and Scottish viewers, we're a Scottish-based media group, Scottish-owned as well, and we want to know what the situation has been and whether or not Nicola Sturgeon might be like a Nuremberg trial, you know, for mass murder, potentially, and so we want to film the proceedings in here, make sure it's been done correctly.
It is a public inquiry. It's been filmed. It's all out on YouTube.
So why could we not film it? Who's filming it then?
It's our media partners. So we have a media team who's filming it.
A media team for. Okay, let me just.
For the inquiry.
So is it an internal media team?
It's not an internal media team. It's outside experts that we.
Well, I'm not really bothered about experts. We're a Scottish thing. Why are we getting denied access, and one team's getting given access, and another team's getting denied access?
Right. Is this going on the records?
It's on. So it's going out live. It's going out live just now. We're going live. So I'm just curious to know, because this is very. This isn't just like a little thing. This is potentially the fact that Nicola Sturgeon had allowed people's life support machines to be turned off. These are the allegations that have been made, and she put in more allegations, people with COVID into old folks' homes. So why is me as a Scottish media company not being able to access it? What's the justification for me not being able to access this committee hearing and public? Is this a public inquiry?
It is a public
inquiry. Well, as a part of the public and as part of Scottish media, why would I not be able to get access to it?
If you're a member of the public, you're able to make access to it.
But why would I not as a media?
Because we have set up that so enable people to do that. There's nobody in there. There's nobody filming from the BBC. There's nobody filming from STV. There's nobody filming from Sky. So,
but I don't think that's a good thing. I think all of them should be allowed in. If it's a public inquiry, every one of those media outlets should have access to a public inquiry, because that way I don't know who you are. Not being disrespectful to you. No, I'm not being. I don't know who you are. I know who Nicola Sturgeon is, and I'm sure Nicola Sturgeon knows who I am. So the fact is that we should be allowed to access it in our own country, in our own public inquiry, and something that's affected tens of thousands of lives, if not hundreds. Probably everybody in Scotland has been adversely affected by Nicola Sturgeon's actions, whether or not she killed the people or not. So we should have the right to film this as a public inquiry, and we should have the right to actually then put it out to people who maybe fall in mine and don't know where to find yours. I might live stream yours later on, but the simple fact is that me as a Scottish media should have access to a public inquiry to give the information to the public.
You do have access to it, it's on available.
Yeah, but that's through your thing though. That's through your advertising or the way. So you might cut it in a different way. I know, I obviously, but surely it should be open to all media.
It is open to all media. Now, as I say, it's not something I could really get drawn on at the minute.
No. What do you mean? What do you mean? It's open to all media? If you're just saying that.
Media, so you can sit there, you can take it off YouTube. It's available. It's in the public domain. Covered by Crown copyright. You can lift the YouTube footage.
But why can other companies and other people? Surely that would be a more democratic process if, like, all of the media was able to actually cover the proceedings as well. Surely that. No, but I'm asking you from a personal point of view. Surely
you can't really comment on the personal point of view.
Okay, well, even working in the role you're working in, whatever that is, what is the role?
I'm with the media team.
So you're specifically with the media team.
Yes.
Why do you have the right to cover that and our company would not have the right to cover it? Apart from the fact that they've said that that's correct, that's the way the Crown want it. Why would you have the right to cover it and not independent media coverage?
Yeah, something I wouldn't be able to talk about because we'd have to take that.
But this is a public inquiry.
That's a policy issue. If you need to do a policy issue, you can contact my colleagues in the media team.
Where is the media team for what? So
I can give you their email address.
Yeah.
That's something we could do.
But what media team is it?
It's the media team for the inquiry.
So who set you up for the inquiry, for a public inquiry, as the media team? Do you know what I mean? Do you understand what I'm saying to you? So this is a public inquiry, meant to be open probably to the public,
yes.
Right? Who gave you the monopolistic right, and why have you got the monopolistic right on a public inquiry and actually highlighting what's in the public inquiry?
Right, as I say, it sounds like a matter for the wider media team. I'll give you your email address if you want to send them an email. You can put down your concerns. We've got them down on record instead of standing out here being filmed live.
Well, it's me that's getting filmed. It's me that's being filmed. It's me that's it's not you that's being filmed. And I'm not having a go at you. I'm just trying to get to the bottom of a public inquiry not being filmed by other media sources.
As I say, I'll give you the email address. You drop the media team.
So I can get in as a member of the public.
You would be able to get in as a member of the public. The only thing is that there's no filming. Basically, because it is essentially a court, so it's like a court of law, and that there's no filming allowed.
Right, that's fine. No, I respect that, and I won't do that. I won't do that. But I'm going to make a few things. What time does it start at?
It starts at 10.
Starts at 10. Right. Okay. So we'll get back now.
Can I give you an email address to contact you, and then you can take it from there?
Yeah. No, I don't want to argue. I'm not. Well, not to argue with you, but not debate with you over if there's a thing. But it doesn't seem very fair. But anyway, carry on.
There's only so much I can address.
I appreciate that. I'm totally empathetic with you. Carry on.
That's all right. Okay. What was the name?
David Ballantyne.
David Ballantyne. Shane.
Pleasure.
Okay.
Shane, it's a pleasure, mate. Are you going back in just now, Ben? That's fine. Oh, that's great. Terrific, Shane. Thanks very much. So, I don't want to say I was correct again, but I was correct again, yeah? I swear it's absolutely blowing a gale here. I don't even know whether to put this up. Oh, I'm taking pictures of myself here. This is absolutely blowing a gale. Unbelievable. I'll try and put it here to see if it just shields it a wee bit from the wind. I'm starting to look like, what do you call him, Neil Kinnock with my comb over, except mine's all real. Probably need a wee hair transplant now. So, here we are, COVID inquiry. Let me just drop it down this side a wee bit. COVID inquiry. And we have now seen the events that have transpired, which I would just like to state for the record. I have now had a video 2 years ago. 2 years ago there was a video of me actually talking about this exact eventuality. Nicola Sturgeon has deleted, as we all know through the media, deleted all our comments, or all our WhatsApp messages, which doesn't look guilty at all. It just completely looks normal. And so is all the other civil servants who were also in the vicinity of what Nicola Sturgeon was doing. So what could this actually mean? This could mean that Nicola Sturgeon has been involved not only in the locking down of the country for a tiny minority of cases in elderly and maybe people who were overweight, and destroying businesses, which is also, because of the effect on businesses and the destruction of businesses, then had a knock-on effect to the tax receipts, which is coming through taxation to actually fund the NHS, which then has killed more people because cancer patients and other patients have not been seen, or there's been an extended waiting list. There's now meant to be this thing called aggravated cancer, which has just all of a sudden appeared as well. And that Nicola Sturgeon has decided that she has put off, or turned off allegedly, a woman called, a nurse called Roberts, which now the police are investigating all of the care homes in Scotland. The police are now, sorry, I apologise, blowing a gale here. The police are investigating all the care homes in Scotland to see if the SNP had actually killed anybody. So, I mean, it's just absolutely incredible in the care homes by putting people with COVID in the care homes. So it's absolutely unbelievable just trying to hold this down. It's been blowing a gale for the last 24 hours in Scotland, and it's still blowing a gale here, so I'm just holding it down. So what's happening just now then? So we've got the COVID inquiry, and there's obviously now allegations from what's his name, Amit Arwar, that he is the lead prosecutor against the government, that not Sarwar, Hamza Useless, Hamash Hamza, has now had implications, not to mention he's been shagging escapades during COVID, but now he's got implications in what he knew about the deaths of people. Don't forget, we've also got the highest number of deaths from drug deaths as well under the SNP. So they're really killing us off at an alarming rate. And then they've got all this happening. So this fits into the Wefter agenda and the depopulation agenda, while at the same time they're using open door immigration. So we're being ethnically replaced as well as killed off. So it's just absolutely unbelievable. So there's no definitive proof, because when you destroy the evidence, of the WhatsApps, then obviously there's no proofs. But I believe that there's potentially going to be criminal charges because she was told by the court not to destroy the WhatsApp evidence and all of the. And I think it would have to be almost like a RICO. I don't think we have RICO in Scotland, but there would have to be all the people that destroyed the WhatsApp evidence to be arrested and potentially charged. Kate Forbes, who could potentially be the next leader, because I don't think Hamza Useless is going to be there much longer, especially if he has been found to be implicated in the fact of the proceedings in here. So he could be even quicker for the high jump. So that whole cabal of the wokey wefter, what they call progressive, but just a bunch of Islamo-communists, are now really in get problems, because they're going to be seen, the wokey wefter side of the SNP are going to be described as mass murderers of their own people, which is not unknown for socialists to do. Hitler, communism, I could go on, Pol Pot. So we already know that that's what socialists do, that's their raison d'etre, murdering their own people. So I think Hamza's coming today. We can maybe ask him about whether or not he's had an affair with Quassim, or whatever her name is, and to find out about the allegations of brown envelopes that got her into the position of in front of other people, or whether it was some horizontal jogging that got her into the position of that. But Nicola Sturgeon is in big trouble. Why she's still an MSP is beyond me. She should have been sacked. If she has got the possibility of having committed mass murder it would be, and she's going to go potentially to jail, and Hamza Yusuf and a number of other individuals could be going to jail, then that's going to be a significant issue for the SNP, especially coming into an election year, and then the SNP election after that. They'll get devastated. They'll get absolutely devastated. If they've seen the Scottish National Party to have mass murdered old people in old people's homes by putting in COVID patients and turning off non-resuscitation orders of people who are on ventilation machines, then that's a major issue. That's a major issue. That is going to be a total game changer, and I'm expecting prosecutions not just against Nicola Sturgeon, but against all those that have deleted their WhatsApp messages, because obviously that's nefarious, and Kate Forbes didn't do it. So Kate Forbes didn't delete her WhatsApp messages, so it can then be traced, and I believe the courts would then have to find out what's been said through court procedures with Meta to get the actual information from Meta regarding her WhatsApp messages, which I believe they were traceable through third-party cooperation with the inquiry, the public inquiry that no other media can go through. So I'm going to go in here, I'm going to stop filming, I'll live stream the COVID inquiry, and we will we've got to go through a third party to have it live streamed, so we'll now find out on the back of that what's actually happening. Right, my baby gorillas, love you guys.